Hey, welcome to the show. I'm here with Omar, and we have made the trip down to Chattanooga. We're actually going to be down here for a week. It's Memorial Day weekend. We're going to be hitting up Sunset Park, the Tennessee Wall, and then I think we're probably going to take a trip over to Foster Falls. Probably going to break this up into multiple episodes. Keep an eye out. Climbing's going to be awesome. Sunset Park is all trad. It's a sandstone bluff, and the parking lot is at Craven's house. This is important, so if you go online, you look up a few places. Some will say there's also parking at the top. Based on my research, the parking at the top has been changed to 1 hour parking, so you don't want to get a ticket. You want to get into Craven's house, and you need to be out by sunset. It's up on top of Lookout Mountain. There's also Ruby Falls, so there's lots of other things to do. Great place to visit. Come check it out and see some of the climbing that we're doing here. All right. Hey, check it out. So, obviously you just saw that fall. Normally I would show a bunch more videos and, maybe do a crack beer review, and then that's how we'd end the episode. But, given that I just took that fall, well, it's a couple days ago now, but I've had some time to think about it. I thought that, I would talk a little bit about it, what I fell on, how I felt, what I thought about when I placed the gear, after I fell, and so on. So first, it was at least a 15-foot fall, maybe a little more, and I fell onto a number 3 black diamond stopper. Obviously, this is not a very big piece. It's rated for 5 kilonewtons. But as I was going up and I placed it, I was kind of in a spot where I needed to place some more gear. There wasn't any place for big gear. There was place for this. And, it was definitely a solid placement. I was really happy with it before I moved. Even as I set the piece, I was like, oh, this is going to be tough to get out. So I knew it was a solid piece, wasn't going to pop. And then started climbing on. So I will say that I was pretty nerve racked, I guess, after the fall. It was shaking to take that kind of fall on such a small piece of gear. What happened was, so I go up the climb, and there's like this 2-finger lock, and then a side pull, and then I'm looking at the route, and it looks like there's kind of this slopey crimper hold here. Turns out it's really not a good hold, and I fell. What I should have done is, from that 2-finger hold and that side pull, bumped out. There's a really good hold over here that I missed because I was focused on going up. So that's probably the biggest lesson, I would say, is, taking a little more time to read the route. Not just be laser focused on upward motion, but looking around, both on the sides as well as moving up. It was a pretty sustained climb, actually. The grade wasn't high, and if I had that hold, I wouldn't have had any trouble going up it. But yeah, it was pumpy for such a low grade route, 5.7 plus. I'd actually previously just done a 5.7 plus, same grade, so maybe I was a little overconfident because I, ran up that one without any trouble at all. And I find that I think I've spent a lot of time getting really good at a particular style of climbing, or I hope good at it. I guess time will tell, but certainly a lot of time practicing, hand jamming and all of that, and maybe neglected some other types of climbing styles, and I need to be a little more well-rounded. So it was a bit of a reality check as well, but it was a clean fall. Fell on good gear, fell onto a nice smooth face of the rock. Everything was safe, everything was good, and probably my first real trad fall. I've taken a couple little falls, never really weighted the gear significantly. I've taken some pretty big sport climbing falls, which is, normally pushing hard, trying hard. I've taken, I blew a clip once and took a 20-foot fall down the slab. So, yeah, I certainly had to do some soul searching after that. I would have felt a lot better if it was like, I don't know, an 8 or a 9 nut instead of a 3. But still going to keep going, keep at it. And keep learning and getting better. And, just, like I said, a bit of a reality check and, maybe back it off a little bit as I pick out the climbs that I want to jump on. So, anyway, if anybody has any questions or thoughts of their own, I'll include a picture of the placement so you guys can see that. And, put some comments in there. Tell me what you think, Yeah, alright, that's it. Take it easy.